So we're now beginning a recording of this webinar. And as we continue to add new people, we should have some close to 90 people joining us. So it'll be a little sketchy as I'm going over to the right here off and on and adding individuals. But the focus of our webinar today is going to be looking at some of the extra benefits that are available, the ancillary benefits with Regence Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now, I know you may have some questions that you'd like to ask. I'm going to be setting out this little chat. Hi, everyone. Use this box to send a note, okay? Just to make things a little bit easier for us, we want to have everyone muted so that you can hear. So is everyone having the ability to see me and to also hear what I'm saying at this time? If you have a problem, just please type it in, and we'll try and help you if we can and get you plugged in. If there is an issue, please note that we're going to have this recording posted on our website. And you should know our website. I'm going to type it in here just so everybody has it. Okay, and so we'll get going. We have about half the people that have already joined us, and I can see that we're getting some positive comments. Okay, good. We will proceed then. What I'm going to be doing then is sharing my screen as we go over some of the ways that you can access the benefits and understand the benefits that Regence Blue Cross has. All the carriers now have or will make available an app, so you can actually get from Play Store if you're an Android, or from forget what it is on Apple, but Apple Store. You can get an app for the Regence Blue Cross My Regence, and that way you can find out all of these benefits and get a lot more out of your plan than you can get by just calling customer service. But customer service is very helpful, of course. So let me just a second. I have somebody has a video there. Okay, we stop that. And let me add another person. So I'm going to show you kind of how you can get this app, as well as what this app will provide you. It really will make your life a little bit easier, accessing doctors and accessing the additional benefits that are available. Okay, so what we'll be doing at this time then is sharing my screen, and my screen is going to pop up on your screen, and you won't necessarily see much of me anymore. Right now you can see a big blow up of me, but I'm just going to be up in the upper corner. So we'll be doing that right now. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and we'll put this over on the side here, get out of that. And the first thing I want to show you is that getting on to and signing up for your account, if you haven't done it already, is I'd go to Regence at their www.regence.com, and in the upper corner, I can even show you that if you would like to see it. So I simply put in www.regence.com, and you'll see that when we go here to that, we'll move this out of the way, that you can sign in. And if you haven't ever signed in before, you'll be new. Now, this is for a producer, but you would then go to get out of the producers, change this, and it would go to, if you saw there, to individuals and families or Medicare. Okay, so just click that on, and then you're going to sign in as an individual and set up your account. So we make that update, and you type in your zip code as well, 98663. Probably for you guys, you will not have that issue. I do, because we're in as producers and we access other information. So you're then able then to sign in, and if you've never have, here's where you're going to register and you'll register online and start your account. So this is going to be a great way for you to get the information that you need. All right. So once you have registered and set yourself up and so forth, you're going to be able then to have access to your information as to what your claims are, what your benefits are, and look at these on their website through your app on your phone. Or you can do that right on your PC. And you can gather all sorts of information, such as your office visits, as you can see, it's broken down here, what type of treatments you've used. You're given, like, for example, under the plans now, so many chiropractic treatments. This is back in 2016, so don't take these numbers as gospel. This is just an example, okay? And just showing you what you can pull up on that app, that Regence app. And I think it's well worth using. Just a second, I need to add a couple more people. All right, thank you. And so this is the app that you can use. Definitely sign up on regence.com for what they call My Regence and get the app. And you can, two ways you can get the app. You can have it downloaded right from the website on your PC, or if you want to, you can also just go into, as I mentioned, to Play Store, or go to, you can go to your Apple Store and download the app. And then, of course, you're going to register with what you've already done online with that unique user ID, as well as a password that you're going to set up. So again, you can get details on the claims, which is great for you to understand where you're going. If you owe anything on a particular claim, you can look at that. You can review the providers that you're using. What I find that most people look at is really not so much the claims, but they really appreciate the fact that they can immediately access right off their phone and do a doctor search to find the doctor that's in their plan. And with Regence Blue Cross, remember, they have two different networks. They have an HMO network, and they also have a PPO network. And those networks have different doctors in them. I mean, they're very much the same, but the HMO network is going to be smaller than the PPO network. Dentist, accessing a dentist. So you want to find the dentist, perhaps you already have one, want to see if they're already in the network. Remember, when you use a dental, like preventative dental, benefit, it's always best to be in network, because you'll be hit with some additional co-pays over and above potentially of what the Regence has contracted to pay the dentists that are in network. So if somebody's out of network, they may hit you with some additional fees, and you may not be real happy about that. So I do encourage you to always use in-network for all your services when you're using the plan. Pharmacy, again, you can check your pharmacy and find out where you're tracking as far as what your payments are. And with Medicare, it's, as we've talked over in the past when we've sat down or in our workshops, remember there's 3 levels of coverage, and you move through based upon the total cost of your medications. If you have just low cost generics, that's not going to be an issue for you, but if you do have some brand name drugs, you will be suffering and going into that coverage gap, which will hit you with some more expenses. So we want you to be aware of that. Once again, I want to come up just for a moment, make sure that you all have access to the chat. If I can, just a second. So I'm going to pop up the chat box, and I'll send it one more time. It should pop up on your screen. If you have a question, feel free to put one, and we'll try and address some of the questions more at the end, but we will try and get to everyone, okay? Okay, so where are we at? So finding a doctor, that is a great way to get the information. But I also want to show you some things that are helpful for you, and that is going to be with some of the ancillary benefits, which we haven't talked about. So you should still be on my screen here. Let me move this to the side, and I'm going to go to these documents. So Silver and Fit. So Silver and Fit is with the Regence plans, and it allows you to have access, and you would go to their website if you want to find the various facilities in your area, whether it's here or you're traveling abroad. So, and I mean not outside the United States, but inside the United States. And this is just some of the things that you can get with your Silver and Fit. As you look through here, aquatic exercise, conditioning, chair resistance band. If you have a hard time getting out and going to a gym, you can do some of these exercises. In fact, they even have a home exercise program that they will mail to you that is for free if you would so choose. So there's a lot of benefits as you're looking through these that is available for you under the Silver and Fit program. Again, if you go to www.silverandfit.com, you can find out more information. Here's the phone number, so take a moment and maybe write that down, and that is available for you. We also on our website have access to the Silver and Fit website, and I'll show that to you in just a moment, if you would. Let me get to it. You would simply go to our website, which is Healthcare Options Northwest. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we are. And many of you have been here already before, but client resources, you would click that on and scroll down, and you will see that we have the Silver and Fit. Silver and Sneakers is a different program. Renew Active is again a different program. But Silver and Fit, so if you click that on, it's going to take you right to their website for you either to register, get some more information, find fitness centers or whatever it is, and all the various programs. Okay, so that is available for you right there with the Silver and Fit. Then going back I wanted a little bit more information on Silver and Fit, is that they can have, depending upon the facility that you go to, there are some, here's the home fitness kits that are available. So you can request that. And there is 2 different kits that you can get in a calendar year. They're mailed directly to your home. You can read that there. And there is also additional information by calling Regence if you have some questions. Now, some of the facilities have expanded services and you can buy up. So like, for example, the YMCAs, you have a buy-up fitness center or a YMCA, you can increase the number of services that you have access to, such as if you want to do pottery or some other type of exercise, group exercise where there is a trainer. There may be some additional services. You can get that by simply paying an additional monthly fee. That is up to you though. I access the gym membership at multiple different clubs and do lots of different things from pickleball to racquetball to working out on the equipment, swimming. I use all the services and I don't pay anything. So, and that's LA Fitness, Lakeshore, and many of the different clubs. YMCAs might be a little bit different, but each one will help you. Now, some people ask me, well, how do I sign up or go get onto Silver and Fit? It's already connected with your Regence card. So the easiest way to do it is you can, if you want to, go to their website, Silver and Fit, and register, and they'll ask you for your Regence ID number. You can also go through Regence and call them with, remember on the back of your card is your customer service number, and you could go through them. Or if you want, you can, let me see here, looks like maybe somebody else, no, okay, we're good. You can also go to, when we're talking about Silver and Fit, you can also register by simply going to the club and showing your Regence card, and they will then register you. So that is two different ways you can do it. And yes, a question, you have LA Fitness and Lakeshore for free. Well, if you're on Regence, yes, they do, Silver and Fit. It's not, so that is available for you. Again, if you have a particular facility that you have questions about, go to our website, as I showed you before, Healthcare Options, click on Silver and Fit. You'll go to this website. You don't have to register on this. You could just take a look for it by doing a search, putting in your zip code, and it's really as simple as that. They will then pop up a screen and showing you a map and all the various different places you can go for Club Green Meadows, Curves, there you are, okay? So if that's helpful. Let me see, let me go back down here again if I could. If there's any other questions about Silver and Fit, I'm going to move on with some of the other services that Regence provides, and that is the over-the-counter supplies, such as these are not necessarily medications like prescriptions, but it would be like cough medicines, Band-Aids, many different things, compression socks. This is available not on all the Regence plans. So you will not have that available on all Regence plans. It's going to be on the primary, PPO primary, and on the basic. So this is a, they give you $40 to use every quarter. And what's nice is that they issue a card to call to get the card. You can see it right here. You can write this down. It's a separate service that is contracted by Regence. The identifier is going to be that you are on Regence Blue Cross and you use your identifier. You can do, again, to get your card, you can do it by calling Regence and they'll assist you in that with the customer service number on the back of your card. Or if you want, you can go to this call center phone number or use the website. And that will then get you a card and a card ID number. What's nice about having the card and the ID is that if you want to, rather than ordering things online through Walmart or whatever, you can actually go to these various retail outlets, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Walmart, Nations OTC is the online service. And you can thusly then just pick up your items and walk to the front to the counter and use the card, and you will get a credit of $40 going towards whatever you purchase. Again, some information right here. Use this phone number if you have any questions, or use the back of your card, your Regence card, and call customer service. Ask them about the over-the-counter OTC benefits that you have on your plan. And that's not on every plan. It's going to be on the Regence PPO, a primary plan. It is not on the classic. So it's going to be on that plan, and it is also on the enhanced, and I believe it's also on the HMO basic. So, but you can find out if you have those. Of course, how would you find out if you have these benefits available to you? Remember at the beginning of our session together, looks like we have some more people waiting. Okay, we'll add those. You say if you want to find out what you have available on your Regence plan, remember as I discussed this a little bit earlier with you, you can actually go right to the, let me get here a second. You can go right to the website and sign up. Just a reminder for those who kind of gotten in here a little bit late, it's the Regence app that you can get on your phone, or you can access it on your laptop or PC. And by registering, you can track your expenses, your benefits, and everything by creating an account with myregence.com. All right, myregence.com is going to be the new, and you'll have you'll set up an ID, a unique ID for yourself, and password. And that way you can track much of the information that is of interest to you about your plan and how your claims are being processed. What I find, again, just a reminder, is finding a doctor, a dentist, or a pharmacy is particularly important to people. And this, of course, is usable wherever you are throughout the United States. Just a quick reminder of that. Okay, so let's go back here now. So we've talked about the over-the-counter, we've talked about the gym membership and so forth. Now I'm going to discuss the hearing benefit. True Hearing is the contracted service, in-network service for the True Hearing benefits. It's great because you can save quite a bit. Hearing aids run, as you can see there on what they're saying, $2,700. Well, I see them $3,000 to $4,000, and they will, through your Regence plan, using True Hearing hearing centers, and that's why you need to make an appointment through your Regence card. Again, call customer service, find the True Hearing, or if you have the app, you can find the True Hearing representative locally. You would call them up. Again, show them that you have your Regence, that you're a Regence member, and then they'll do the evaluation. That's customized for yourself. If you need hardware, they're going to provide an excellent discount for you. I find that these discounts will run, and here's an example, anywhere from $5.99 on the low side to up to $9.99. Just depends on what you are looking for the type of equipment. Okay, that's going to be most helpful for you. So this is how you're going to access the hearing services. Again, these we'll be posting this information, these flyers and so forth for you on our website. We're going to have a new, we have this client resources, but we're going to have a new tab on plan benefit updates. And so it'll be a new page that we'll be posting here this week, and we'll have this video webinar as well as all of the forms that I've been referencing so people can look at them themselves and have it easily accessible. Okay, let me see. Let's go back down once more. And is there before, let me see, let's go here to, I think that's pretty much it. So we have covered all of the ancillary services that are going to be of import to you. Let me just double check. We have, need to go in here real briefly. And let's see. Oh, telehealth. So telehealth is also a service that's available, and that's where you can call in and get 24/7 access to a physician, a nurse, and they will be able to evaluate the condition that you're in. It's for non-emergency care. It's great for while traveling. You have it on your phone. They can, if you have a little bump or bruise, they can actually look at it. And it's going to be a very cost-effective way for you. It's going to be a charge. I forget what it is. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of $25. Just depends on the plan. But this is a way for you to have access if you have questions about your care and you want to have immediate access. And if it's in the middle of the night and you wonder what you should be doing, okay? Or anytime, really. It doesn't matter. It's 24/7. So covered that as well. And I don't think there's really, at this point, went through the app, so we're good. I am pretty much done there. I want to make it available now for you to ask me questions. So let me get here. Let's get this chat open. Does anyone have any questions at this time? Oops, got it on the wrong here. Chiropractic. Yes, chiropractic is available. It's in your kit. Medicare does cover 2 types of chiropractic services under Medicare. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now just because there's no need to. And so you have, when it comes to chiropractic, you have under Medicare for those short-term, that is a new injury that needs an evaluation, and then 3 to 4 types of visits. Now there is also additional chiropractic under the acupuncture, chiropractic, and naturopath benefit in some of the plans, not every plan, and you get up to 18 visits. On those, you do not need a referral. You can go to any chiropractor that's in the network, okay? I want to emphasize stay in the network. That's why it's important for you to sign up for the app, have that app available so you can easily find a chiropractor. Now, how could you do it otherwise? You could call, again, on the back of your card is the customer service number. Call the customer service number and inquire as to where a chiropractor is that's in network and close to you. Okay. Let's see, example, massage. Okay, massage is also on the plans are now available. It's new this year. There are 6 visits that are available. Again, you need to be in network, but no referral is necessary. So you can go. The massages are not necessarily kind of like a nice, enjoyable, relaxing massage after a stressful day at work. No, it's because you have an injury. It's going to be specific to that body part or what area needs to be addressed in a therapeutic manner. So it's a little bit different than what if you went to the beach and had a massage, sit down on a lounge chair, as it were. Okay, so a little bit different than that, but you do have access to 6 of those under the Regence plans. Thank you for asking that question, Elliot. Okay. Benefits traveling USA. So whether you're on the HMO or the PPO plan with Regence Blue Cross, you have access for urgent care and emergency services throughout the United States and Canada. In Canada, they will actually bill Regence for any of your services. So you're not going to have to do a lot of paperwork. So that's great. You don't have to do paperwork if you go to Tennessee or anywhere else. So urgent care or emergency services. But please be aware that if you are in an area or a state, Regence Blue Cross, for example, contracts and has in-network services in 37 or is it 39 states. For currently, there are some states that they don't have, so that would be let's say Alaska. There is no contracted providers in the state of Alaska. But what would you do if on a PPO you had emergency? Emergency is going to be considered in network. You're not going to get charged more because on an emergency you fell down, went boom, and hurt yourself, or urgent care. Now, for the follow-up services that you might need, if let's say you did injure your knee and you're staying for a month in Alaska, they're going to say, well, you probably got to get some physical therapy. Now, some people will just say, hey, I'm going to hobble around and wait till I get home. But if you do get follow-up services after the emergency event or urgent event, then it would consider to be follow-up. And if it's out of network, you would pay 50% of the cost. That's a PPO plan. Under an HMO plan, you would have no coverage because it has to be in network for the follow-up services. Okay, so now they also asked, what about if you're traveling abroad? So let's say you are going to France on a nice tour, and again, you fall down, go boom, the same rules apply. Everything that is emergency or urgent care will be covered, so don't worry about that. And in fact, Regence has what is called global care. So you can go to global care again on their website and find you can use that, and it's an 800 number so that you can find and call if you're in France, the in-network services in France. So if you're a PPO, you have access. Now, again, an HMO, which I own and many of you do own, it's a great plan, but there is no in-network for other than emergency and urgent care. Now, you're going to pay for the emergency services with your credit card, but you're going to take the bills and bring them back and submit them, and they'll be reimbursed just as if they're in network. As mentioned before in some of my workshops and so forth, I do encourage, if you travel quite a bit, that you might consider international medical coverage. That's medical. It's not trip insurance. It's different than that. It's medical coverage for covering you not only for your medical bills, although your plan will do perfectly well in most cases. But where I find it really supportive is that if you're in another country, you have a concierge that speaks the language. Like we were in France, and if I needed a French-speaking person because I don't speak French, I would have that, as well as they will pay over and above all the medical services. And most important is I'll get my body flown back home. If you want more information about that, it's on our website, and you can go to healthcareoptions.www.com and you'll find it, okay? And go there. It's very affordable. We got 3 weeks of coverage, and it was $105 each for my wife and I, so $210 total. But that for me, if I have to be flown back from France back here, I want to know that's going to happen. It's not going to cost me $20,000, $30,000, because that's what it does cost if you need a private jet. So it's very expensive. Let me see what other questions we have here. Will there be a list of in-network acupuncture in Vancouver? Yes, there is. And so again, you could call the Regence number. You could have that app. I was talking about having that app. Get that app. You can just do it right there. And it'll all be available for you. So I use acupuncture, and there is in fact a fellow right by our office who does a great job. So he does massage and acupuncture and really does a therapeutic. I had an Achilles tendon blowout last year, and I'm still recovering 6 months, 7 months later. So it's been very helpful. So yes, that's available. So let me see, we have, is there a benefit whereby Regence offers a credit for your yearly wellness reviews with your doctor walking? No. No, oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they pay you. United Healthcare has no, I don't know if United Healthcare does. Humana does. They pay you to go in for your exams and so forth. It's kind of, you earn credit dollars and whatnot. So, but no, that's not on Regence. Okay. Although having your annual exams, there's never any charge for having those annual exams. Okay. So, are there any other questions that people have at this point? So I'll just put this out to you. If not, then you know that number one, if you have questions, call the customer service on the back of your card. Regence is great in assisting their clients. They really do have a tremendously positive response, as far as star rating, when it comes to customer service. So use them. We are certainly your backup. Anyone on our team here at Healthcare Options wants to be available for you. And also a reminder, if you have people that are friends that are turning 65, we really encourage them to attend, whether it's our online webinar, when we have them twice a week. to do that. It's for free, or go to one of the walk-in workshops here in Clark County. But we do the webinars now because we have people all over the United States now wanting to find out more about, hey, what can I do? What's going to be the best plan for me? How do I enroll in Medicare, and so on and so forth. So just remind them to do their advanced research, whether they use us or someone else. Don't wait to the last minute. Just too confusing to get the right plan that's best for them. They should do a little bit of advanced research. I am done, and I just want to thank you for being one of our clients. We're always available for you. God bless you all, and have a great evening. I'm going to now sign off. Again, thanks for showing up and watching this. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.